Hey man, you want to hang out tonight after work? Can't. I'm busy. You know, you always say that. Why? Well, I'm a teacher. So? Dude, I got like 2 or 3 other jobs. What? No way. Why? Listen, I'm not trying to complain about my job. I really love it. But many teachers do 2 or 3 other jobs just to get by. And if they have kids, it gets even worse. You almost need that 2 or 3 other sources of, income just to stay afloat. But I mean, it's what we have to do. Dang, man. What about raises or bonuses? Right. What? Oh, you're serious. We don't get those. We get pizza parties. Or like candy every once in a while. It's pretty cool. Dang. What about those days you don't do those jobs? You do something else. Oh, yeah. No. Why? When I'm not doing those, I just want to be at home and do nothing. It's the best. How do you have any friends? I don't. Okay, fine. You tell me what day you're free and then we'll set something up.
Okay, everybody. So teachers are working multiple jobs, okay? It's not a new thing. It is not a new thing. We have been hustling, working multiple jobs as teachers for many, many years. I think since the profession came in, I don't know, but teachers are having to work multiple jobs in order to make ends meet. There's broke, and then there's being a teacher broke, okay? Any one of you who is a teacher know what I am talking about, okay? So let's get into today's topic. I've got a few videos to show you and we'll discuss about being teacher broke and what we can do about it. Okay, let's think about it for a second. Teaching is already an exhausting job, okay? By the end of the day, even before the end of the day, you do not want to talk to anybody, okay? By 3 p.m., I'm already talked out. I don't want to chat to anybody, okay? It is absolutely exhausting. It is a thinking job. You are thinking on behalf of other people, your students. God forbid you are teaching lazy students, then you're going to have to think extra, okay? And of course, we know our special education teachers have it absolutely much worse in terms of children with disabilities and all of that. But going back to the topic, having such a mentally draining job and then having to also now work night shift, work weekends, essentially we are never going to get time to have private lives, build families, and all of that. And I think this is why, this year and I think going into next year, my mental health is absolutely going to be top priority. So around the world, teaching is absolutely an essential profession. I'm not going to edit that out. It's an essential profession. And basically, long story short, I'm seeing a lot of my colleagues doing Uber, working at retail, just working extra jobs to make money. And right now, if I had the time to do it, I would also do it, but I'm quite busy at the moment. But it's quite exhausting to be a teacher and still having to, it's such an important role, but we're having to juggle multiple things at the same time. Job, our personal lives, and then we've got this extra Ubering, retail, supermarket, waitering, and all of these extra jobs that we have to do in order to make ends meet. It's absolutely ridiculous.
Did you know that the average starting salary for a teacher in the US is only $43,000? I'm Teacher Pay with Kay, and I talk about education-related issues and pay from across the country. And because I've researched starting teacher pay in so many different states across the country, I was not surprised to find out that the average starting pay was only $43,000, but I am appalled by it. Getting this fact right from NEA's website, and I'll admit it might be a little out of date because it's actually from the 21-22 school year. But even if we assume a 2.5% increase each year, we're still talking like low to mid 40s. But why is this an issue, and why do I care? Well, it's because starting pay has a direct impact on how many people choose to enter this profession. At minimum, you need a bachelor's degree. At most, there are states that require a master's degree and additional testing. So you're talking about a lot of education and a lot of experience to start off making, not even 43? And obviously some states are higher than this, but there are also states that are lower. Enrollment in teacher preparation programs across the country is at an all-time low, and it's only going to get worse. People are actively choosing to not enter the profession because it's no longer a sustainable option. But what does education look like then when you've got so few people entering the profession and a lot of veteran teachers leaving the profession? Well, it looks like tens of thousands of job openings across the country, and students are losing.
But I mean, guys, we keep on showing up, okay? We keep on showing up. We keep on doing our best. We've got parental involvement. We've got janky kids, wonky ass system. But we keep on showing up. And we keep on showing up because I think that at the heart of it, we are teachers. We are true teachers, and we love what we do. But it doesn't mean that we should do it in poverty. Okay? I didn't go to school in order for me to be in poverty. You know, loving my job shouldn't mean financial insecurity. Okay? Okay, guys, I want to hear from you. Are you a teacher who's working multiple jobs? Are you working online, offline? Or maybe you know somebody who left teaching because they just couldn't survive financially. I think that those who survive financially, or not necessarily those who survive financially, but those who are maybe a little bit better off, are those who are in relationships, you know, a husband, wife, you know, so we can pull, or man, woman, woman, whatever. I don't want to discriminate, but it's a 2-income household, basically. Those are the people who are surviving. Okay, tell me what you think, and I will definitely see you in the next video. Tutti, ciao.